Hi, my name's Eric Chance, and this is for your consideration. I don't have a pause feature on this, so I'm going to try to speak stream of consciousness without the pauses that I would used to be able to use to collect my thoughts, because my thoughts are a bit scattered. I'm a scattered thought person. But anyway, I haven't done one of these in a while because I don't have the clock app anymore. So I kind of backed off. Some group of people, I'm not positive, but I think a group of people helped to shut my clock app down. Guys, whatever. I just deleted it. I got a ban, whatever. Because I say controversial things. So here goes, the controversial thing. A guy that I watch, he gives a lot of music commentary, and he interviews musicians. His name is Rick Beato on YouTube. Was talking about AI this morning, and he has, AI programs that he runs on his desktop or his PC, and he shows how you can basically run AI off of your PC without being connected even to a data center. So he asked the question, he's like, what are these data centers for? Because I can run AI off my computer without the data centers. I'm just running it with this computer. And I'm going to get into conspiracy theory because I don't have any real facts, but I'm going to go by what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is they're often put above aquifers. They say that they need all this water. It seems as if they are pumping out water and putting it into the atmosphere, basically, which is probably causing a lot of the storms we have. But that's neither here nor there, because if you put in all that water into the atmosphere, it's probably going to create clouds and humidity and storms. So okay, there's that. But I think they're trying to pump out our aquifers. Who's they? The Khazarians. The Khazarians, if you never looked them up, look them up. I want to say this before I go any further. I am not opposed to anyone or anything. If you have a religious belief, that is your business. It's none of my business. I don't care what your religious belief is unless you try to force it upon me. Then it is my business. But as long as you're, practicing your religion over there, I don't care. It's none of my business. So I have nothing against Jews at all. If you practice Judaism and you practice Judaism in a peaceful manner that doesn't hurt people, hey, that's awesome. There are these people, though, that come from the land of Khazaria, and a lot of people call them Khazarian Jews. I don't think they're Jews at all. In the Bible, and I'm only saying this because I'll say why I think that in a minute, but in the Bible it says that there would be people that would pretend to be of the tribe of Judah. Well, the Khazarians are pretending to be Jews. One, I think they do it for the sympathy they can gain. For saying, oh, you're anti-Semitic, which doesn't have anything to do with, I don't think, anybody's hate for what's going on. Two, I don't think there's a reason to hate Jews, for the most part. There is a reason to be fearful and defensive of Khazarians, because the Khazarians currently are in control of the entire fucking planet. And if we don't defend ourselves against what's going on, they are going to drain our aquifers or poison them. That's another thing that Khazarians do. They are, a lot of people will say Jews, but I believe it's been the Khazarians all the time. They are known for poisoning wells. So they put all these data centers above our aquifers. Our aquifers run mini wells. They're all of a sudden people have no water pressure, no water, brown water, and the backflow of these things is putting contaminants into the aquifers, poisoning the well. They've already poisoned most of our food. They realize that they can't get us unless they poison our water. So therefore, they are poisoning our water. If a data center was just about data, that would be one thing. These people are putting up these cameras all around our country. They are not our people. And imagine that in a war type situation where we decide that we're not having it, they can see where everybody is at all times. Privacy is not about wanting to break the law, because while there are some laws I think are stupid, I don't want to break the law because I believe in morality, and I don't need religion to have morality. And that's where I was going before, is I've never believed that the Bible was prophecy. I always believed it was the plan. The plan was put out in plain sight. But the problem is that took them 2,000 years to get the tech to put the plan in order and implement the plan. Or however long. It says that 2,000 years. But it took them some time to implement the technology to get the plan going. Well, they have the technology now. They're building robots. They're building artificial intelligence. They don't need us anymore. They don't need the humans. What I honestly believe, that humans were put here, are used as data mining, or not data mining, gold mining, precious metal mining, for whatever reason. And that's why at one time gold was so revered. Somebody somewhere needed a lot of it, and so it became a commodity that was worth a lot because somebody needed it. And our whole existence revolved around gold. Well, when the majority of the gold was mined from this country, or this planet, and sent wherever it was sent, it was no longer as revered. Then we went to silver, and then silver wasn't, and then it's still highly revered, but it's not as much, because I don't think it's as important anymore to whoever, wherever. There are theories that the people running the show are not even human. And while at first I thought, yeah, right, come on. The more I think about it, the more I think, how could humans be as evil to each other as what seems to be happening? I know I've met some evil humans, but not that evil. This has all been just for your consideration, and it's just thoughts coming out of my head, so none of it's real unless you want it to be. At the end of the day, if we don't stand up, they're going to sit us down.